Okay, good afternoon and welcome to Nibru Ireland. We're live coming to you from Malaga in Spain, from Torremolinos. And I told you I'd catch up with John. And John's here with me now from the Lime Avenue. And he runs one of the most successful Irish restaurants, you'd have to say that, in Torremolinos. Say hello, John.
How are you doing? It's John from the Lime Avenue and Torremolinos.
Right, John, we just wanted to ask you, what brought you to Torremolinos?
Well, first I'd have to say I've holidayed here for about 14 years and I really love the place. The lifestyle is very relaxed, plenty of sunshine, and I suppose I would have to say that the way the weather and that is in Ireland at the moment, it's a lot of rain, and we would aches and pains from rheumatism and that from the weather being so damp. I reckon that a bit of sunshine wouldn't do it any harm. So, headed for warmer climates.
Now, tell everybody how old you are.
56.
And can you explain to people around the world that watch the videos here on Nibru Ireland's channel on YouTube, would you tell everybody the difference between the weather before you came over from Ireland to now? How bad it is now? Obviously, you don't go back to Ireland too much, but tell people about the summers and the winters in Ireland years ago.
I remember back in the summers in Ireland where, well, my father, he would have had a small bit of land, and we would have been, every summer, we would have had to bring in the hay and grow vegetables, and yeah, the summers were pretty okay. You would, plenty of sunshine.
Yeah.
But that has all changed of recent years. Now, you don't seem to have a summer. You have a bit of sunshine in early April, May, and probably August, September.
Now, today is the 24th of August, and around the world it's probably one of the biggest days in American history where they see a full eclipse today. As I told everybody, and I showed them on the video about the cracks all over the roads here in Malaga, where they seem to be suffering from like mini earthquakes or tremors. Some of the local people say that there's changes with weather here. Now, what did you say you noticed this week?
Well, this week it would have probably been about 10 degrees cooler this week than August of previous years.
Right.
And and I reckon that this was the wettest winter gone in 27 years.
Right. We've had one of the worst summers in Irish history, and I'm sure the English as well are probably set the same as well. You probably noticed that the tourism has gone right up from the Irish.
Oh yeah.
And English coming over.
Now what they're doing is they're taking shorter breaks. They're coming maybe 4-day breaks, and they're doing that 3 or 4 times a year.
3 or 4 times, yeah. Do you ever suffer? Have you ever felt tremors or anything like that while you were here?
Not here. Up in Costa Brava, I felt tremors. But I know last year, I wasn't here at that stage, and there was mini tremors that happened over the space of 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. You know, I was showing John earlier today the video of when I zoomed in on the sun. I was trying to explain to him that we all know when we were growing up about the sun being red and yellow and orange, but the last colour you would mention was white.
True.
Yeah. Well, I showed John the white sun today when I zoomed in, and I have different lenses on the different cameras and different videos that I put up on the internet about the white sun, and it's all documented all over the world by different people saying that the strength of the sun at certain times of the day. Do you want to explain that, John, to the people about the morning times? That I've noticed for the first time coming to Spain this year that 8 o'clock in the morning and late at night it's too hot. It seems to be too hot. Maybe it's just me, is it?
No, it is. It's very warm here, but it's as I say, that it has gone to where they tell me that August was 10 degrees cooler this year, even though in the middle of the day it is very, very warm here. reason being, I don't know. It's just that it's must be part of climate change or whatever.
Yeah. Have you noticed anything else over the last 18? How many years are you here? 18 years?
Well, we've been coming out here about 14, 15 years on holidays.
Yeah.
And what I've noticed, actually the other night I noticed that the moon, I've never seen it as red.
It's red, yeah, blood moon.
Yeah. Two evenings in a row.
2 evenings in a row.
It
Yeah.
was very red. It's just like the sun was starting to rise again.
Like the sun is starting to rise, yeah. And I've shown John the redness that we're getting in Dublin on a daily basis now in the evening times, and I showed him about the red skies out as the sun was setting in the west, but the redness was in the east, and he couldn't get over that.
No.
Yeah. So I can't get over it. You know.
It's hard to understand.
Yeah, it's hard to understand when you go out to the east coast of Dublin or out the Howth, and you point your camera out that way, right? It should be going down in Galway.
Yes.
Right.
Well, I used to see it out the back of where I lived out in Ireland, and the sun setting in the evening time, and you'd have a lovely red sky.
Yeah.
Which, no, I've never seen it on the east coast in the evening time.
So we're all starting to notice changes. You probably wouldn't see them here as much with the weather because obviously it's sunny most days, and
I wouldn't see them much, but they do have the odd change in climate, all right, like tornadoes or things like that.
Yeah. Do you get heavy winds? Do you get worse days like that?
By times, yeah.
Do you?
You would. And,
hurricane weather type of thing.
Well, there was a tornado last year, I think.
Was there?
Yeah. It swept one of the Churndishas off the beach down there. So it was
Just a small one.
yes, just a small.
Right. And what does the Irish people, what does the Europeans from the bad weather, the Irish, the English, what's their perspective when they come into the restaurants? What do they say to you? What do they say they're coming from? Do they notice? Am I the only one that coming in here and asking you these questions? There's other people come in and say that it's disgraceful, it's madness, they had to get away from it.
They look forward to getting out to the sunshine because they can't holiday in most parts of Ireland now anyway.
Yeah.
Because the weather is so unpredictable.
Yeah.
You can't plan nothing.
No, you can't plan it. Because I was saying to John that when we were growing up as kids, my family, you could predict, like Tuesdays in the summertime, you could predict going to the beach on the Saturday.
Yeah.
This was Tuesday. 4 days' time, you could say we're going to the beach. You could plan it, and come Saturday, we're at the beach. Now you can't plan for tomorrow.
No.
And the weather forecast people that tell you on RT television and other television stations in Ireland, their weather forecast is way off the Richter scale. Yeah. They haven't got a clue, John. Well, yeah, and you've been watching this, I'm sure, when you were living in Ireland.
Well, this is it. You used to have summers in Ireland.
Yeah.
But not any longer.
Not any longer.
Where is that coming from? I don't know.
What's the hottest you've seen here this summer?
38 degrees.
Is that the norm on certain days?
It should be in August when it was
in
38
July?
degrees. No, July was pretty normal. August, they tell me, it should have been 42 to 47 degrees. But that's out on the coast here.
Do you notice any spikes in the weather during the year, like April, March, February, where 1 minute it's like 10 degrees, the next, like in Ireland, where we were experiencing for 30, I think I recorded about 35 days of weather, 36 days of weather, where we had 5 days of this 34 degrees. And I actually showed John the video of the thermometer, with the mercury thermometer. I have 2 of them out the back of the house. And there's plenty of air getting in. It's not like it's a sun trap, technically, so I go by them. I don't go by the internet, what the weather forecast people are telling us, because it's completely different by the old thermometers, and you have to work off the old thermometers, But we were getting spikes of 30-something degrees one day, and then a couple of hours later it's gone back down to 9 degrees.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, the weather's crazy. So that's why I'm asking you. The other people come over here, they must be saying the same thing as well, I think.
Oh yeah, they're talking about.
What does the elder people say? What's the older people say?
They can't fathom it at all, because they remember when Ireland had summers.
Yeah.
And as I say,
it's good for your business. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It certainly is.
Well, look, we could chat all day. This is John's perspective of where he's living in Torremolinos in Malaga, and I have to say, you do a fantastic pina colada, by the way.
All right. Glad you enjoyed.
Oh yeah, it's probably one of the best while I've been here. Look, I told everybody I'll do this little interview before I head back to Dublin tonight. We're heading back to the airport tonight, and I just wanted to give everybody the perspective of what's going on in Spain weather-wise, because everybody knows that Spain is the place to go for the sun, and it's just little changes. Is the clue, you know what I mean? If you see little changes, like little cracks in the roads and that weren't there 5 years ago, things are happening slowly. They might only be little tremors, but they could be little things turn into big things,
Sure.
And anyway, John, I'm not here to put the fear of God in you or anything like that. We just we try to join the dots. That's all we do. But John, pleasure. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
I have to shake your hand on that. Thanks, and I'll catch you with everybody tomorrow. All the best.